So there's this manga that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. One that I've seen that was promoted within the last like 4 or 5 months that I was waiting patiently for it to drop. But I didn't realize that it was going to be as dark as it was. Now, I don't have the English name for it, but it's called Saihate ni Mado. Really dark story. We're following the story of a young man named Kazuma who went to jail for killing somebody. Now you may be wondering why he killed this person, and we're gonna get into that a little bit later. He was locked up in prison and was finally let out. His mother comes and picks him up. Now, as normal as he may seem, this whole story is not normal, by the way. Just thought I would like give you guys that up front. So he's out of prison. His mom comes and picks him up. He's still dealing with trauma, and his mom lets him know, like, you know, about Yuri, it wasn't your fault. So then we go to visit his sister's grave, and now it's like, oh shit, wait, what happened? How did this happen? Right? Why were you in jail? Did you kill your sister? What happened? And then we get a flashback. He was somebody who really loved his sister. Not in the weird way, but like he truly loved and wanted to protect his sister as a big brother would. I'm an older brother. That's why this shit hits hard for me. I love my sisters to death. It's always like that with manga, right? Like there's always those ties that you're like, oh, like I resonate with this because I always said I would do whatever it is to protect my sister. So this shit hits home. And as she's talking, she talks about a creepy teacher, right? Who keeps talking to her, right? Always looking at her. We see that, you know, she loves him too, like saying, you know, brother's so cool. And he goes on this soliloquy of explaining how his sister was. And then that's when reality sets in and she ended up taking her own life. And that's something that is still hard for him and it still feels like he is responsible for. And his mother continuously tried to comfort him like, look, man, it's not your fault. Right? No matter what the world says, it's not your fault. But the thing that was killing him and the thing that's been killing him is the fact that he killed somebody in front of a child. And then even in that, right, he understands his mother's scrutiny, like I've caused you a lot of trouble too. And he's caused trouble for everyone. And that his mom has had to face that for the last 7 years. And he can't stop seeing his sister everywhere, man. And then we come to find out that on a specific day that he didn't go pick her up. That teacher, Matsumoto, the weird one who was continuously looking at Yuri, was the one that assaulted her. And that led to her taking her own life, which led to him taking Mr. Matsumoto's life. I don't blame him. Like that's my baby sister, right? Like that's my everything. You just took that from me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? He even realized that had he come and picked up Yuri that day, had he properly listened to her, she wouldn't have died. Maybe she wouldn't have taken her life. And no matter how many times he tries to take his life, he just can't. And then he sees a child. This is where shit just goes crazy, right? This is where shit just goes crazy. He sees a child at his sister's grave praying. And out of confusion, he just asked himself, like, who the fuck is that? He felt like he's seen her somewhere before. Right? Felt like he's seen her somewhere before. Is it an acquaintance of Yuri? Probably not. But you guys have seen her before. This story is gonna come full circle. And then it hit him. Then he remembered who that little girl was. That little girl was this little shorty who was there when he murdered Mr. Matsumoto, which you guys can infer who she is from there. And then that's when Shika pulls up on Kazuma. This story, it gets crazier. Y'all thought that was it? That was only chapter 1. So come to find out that Shika's been there because she's gonna be living with them on the weekends, right? She's from a shelter. And even through the conversations with his mom still feels like that she's a bad mother and that she made him shoulder everything. And that's not true. But what's crazy is while this conversation's going on, right, while they're having this conversation about all the stuff that's happened, Shika is on the outside listening in, getting a firm grasp on everything that's happening. But the craziness starts when Kazuma is getting ready to go to sleep, right? He's trying to go to sleep, but he can't stop thinking about why is Shika here? What is she doing here? And he can't get the thought of her murdering him out of his head, dude. Can't get that thought out of his head. And that's when he finds Shika in the kitchen with a knife. I too was scared at this point because I'm like, oh shit, what is about to go down? And as they have the conversation, in his conscience, his guilty conscience, gets to explaining like, just please, could you not drag my mom into this? I don't want to bring misery to anyone anymore. It was all my fault. That's why, please, kill me. Right? The mental stress of all of this building up while he was locked up just to come out and be like, oh, well, looks like I can die today. Then to be met with the daughter of the man you killed. This story, I can already tell, is going to be quite the treat. Right? If you guys are a fan of psychological horror, like really dark themes and stuff like that, I would tell you, please keep your eye on this manga. Please do. This is going to be something that's going to be on the record books when it's all said and done. I can just feel it. You guys ever have those moments in time where you read a chapter of a manga and you're like, oh, fuck, this is going to be good. I had this feeling with this. Same with Maria no Daizai, and then same with Gachi Yakuta in the last like year or two. These are manga that I've been reading where I was just like, oh fuck, these are gonna take off. Anyways, the link to this manga is going to be in the description. Make sure you guys go check this out. Make sure y'all add it to y'all bookmarks, right? Make sure y'all talk about it on Twitter a little bit. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. If there's anything else you guys want me to look at and make a video in this style, make sure y'all let me know in the comment section below. Feedback and all of that is well appreciated and welcomed as often as possible. With that being said, it's your boy, xDomoSenpaix, and I will catch you guys in the next video.